Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing a spotlight on video. I've done one for Revlon in the past, which I'll link down below if you want to go and check that one out. But this video is going to be all about Rimmel, one of my favourite drugstore brands ever. So I don't have every single product that I'm going to be talking about, but I do have the majority of them. So I think there's only one product that I don't have at the moment that I really love from Rimmel, but it would all become clear in a minute and it's fine, we'll carry on regardless. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is lipsticks. Rimmel is amazing for lipsticks. They're one of the best drugstore brands for lipsticks. They have amazing ranges, nudes, bright colours and loads of different textures and just different sort of, what's it called? Formulas? Is that the right word? I think so. So I've picked 3 different formulas that I own. So we have the normal Rimmel lipsticks, we've got the Rimmel Kate matte lipstick, and then we've got one of the Moisture, are they called Moisture Surge? Moisture Renew, Moisture Surge, Moisture something else. But these are my like top 3 Rimmel lipsticks that I own. So this one, the matte one, is in 107, and I've worn this in a couple of videos before, but it's a really nice sort of like vampy red colour. It is matte, which doesn't really agree with my lips, but I usually put like a lip balm underneath. But they last for ages and the pigmentation of them are amazing. And the same goes for the Moisture Renew ones. And this is another like berry purple colour. And this one is in Dark Night Wartle Oops. Don't really know how you're supposed to say that name, but yeah, 380 that one is. And the Moisture Renew ones are actually really good, but they do tend to like bleed slightly, but they are really moisturising. So what I tend to do is just dab them on instead of really like layering it on from the bullet. So really love the Moisture Renew ones. And then the final one, this is actually my all-time favourite red lipstick. Like, it's one that I've had for years, and it's the Rimmel one in Alarm, which is 170, and it's just a really nice blue toned red lipstick. So very classic, very lovely, but all the formulas are really nice and creamy and smooth, and they last really well, and they're really reasonably priced. I can't remember now how much they are because they all sort of differ, but I think the general thing is like from £4.99 to £7.99, I think. So they're really good price. They have amazing shade ranges in all of the different formulas, so that's really good. Next couple of things are, one is my all-time, hands down, holy grail favourite liquid liner, and that is the Rimmel Glam Eyes liquid liner. I absolutely love this, and the main reason why I do is because it has a very fine brush. So it gives you really good control. You can get a really thin line, you can get a really thick line, you just have to like put the brush on its side and it go over. And the pigmentation is amazing, it's really nice and black, and I just love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. It's probably one of the best liquid liners I've used ever, I think. I've never used a high-end liquid liner, so I couldn't compare it to that. But for drugstore wise, very good, so I absolutely love them. So the next 2 things are like pencil-y items. The first one is the eyebrow pencil. I do like these. I've used this one for many years, and this one is in Hazel. This is like the lightest one they do. Even though this is the lightest one, I wouldn't recommend it if you have very blonde eyebrows. Like, I have a slightly warmer tone sort of red in my eyebrows. They're not really dark, but they are quite light, and this does darken them quite a lot. But they only do 3 shades in this, I think, which isn't great. I would prefer it if they had a wider range of shades, because they are really good pencils, but the shade range sort of lets it down. And you get like the little brush on the end, on the lid there as well, so that's really handy. And yeah, I just really like them. I think this is about the 3rd or 4th one I've had in a few years, so I really like that. And then the other thing that I really love are Rimmel's eyeliner pencils and like lip liners as well. So this is just an example one that I have. It's my brown soft kohl Kajal eyeliner pencil, and this one is in sable brown. And I just love Rimmel pencils. I think they're amazingly pigmented. They're nice and soft, so they sort of go on, they don't drag or pull. They're really nice, and the lip pencils are the same as well. I do prefer the Exaggerate lip pencils, the ones that you twist up to the actual physical pencil. because I think for the lips they just give a bit of colour payoff, whereas the eye pencils are better than the exaggerate eyeliners. Very confusing. But yeah, I think the pencils in the eyeliners give a better colour payoff than the exaggerate ones, and the pencils in the lip pencils don't give as good a payoff as the exaggerate lip pencils. Does that make sense? Did you follow me through that? Because I didn't really follow me through that either. Next thing is a blush. Now Rimmel don't do many shades of blushes, and I really wish they did, because one of my all-time favourite blushes is a Rimmel blush, and it's this one called Pink Rose, and I think they do about 3 or 4 different shades. But I absolutely love the sort of texture of this. It's really nice and soft, and this one is like a beigey pinky colour, so it's really, really good if you have fair skin. Pigmentation is amazing, it blends really nicely, and I just really, really like it. And I like the fact that it has the Union Jack sort of engraved in it as well. And it does last a really long time, because I've used this to death and you can still sort of see the Union Jack in it. They're not massive, but they are mighty. They're like small and mighty, so they're very travel sized. You can carry them anywhere, but they do give really, really good pigmentation and blend lovely, so I will forgive it for its size. But yeah, I wish they did a few more colours. I really want the like brighter, pinker one of these, so I really love them. So the next thing I want to talk about, which I don't have with me because I've run out of it a while ago and I've been trying sort of different brands, is the Rimmel Match Perfection Foundation. It is one of my all-time favourite foundations. I love everything about it. It gives a great coverage. It's like a medium to light coverage. And the shade range as well is really, really good. Like for me, it can be quite hard to find drugstore foundations that match my skin because I'm obviously quite pale, and that's pretty tough to do, but Rimmel do it very, very well, and I absolutely love that foundation. And I need to buy it again because I don't have it. I think I might get it. It's one of those foundations where you wear it all day, and then like last summer I used to wear it every day for work, and every day I would come home from work and be like, my skin looks amazing, and it would be because of the foundation. So Match Perfection I absolutely love. And now to finish off the video, I have one disappointing thing about Rimmel, and that is their mascaras. Some people really love them, some people get on really well with them, but I just don't get on with Rimmel mascaras at all, and I've tried a few. The last one I tried was the Rimmel Exaggerate, I think. It's in like the really bright green tube, and I did a review on it, and it's not the first one I've tried. I've tried many of them before. I couldn't name names because it's been a while since I used them. But I've just never been impressed with them. They've always been really sort of clumpy and like quite dry, or they dry out really quickly, and the packaging is just way too chunky. Like it's like a Maybelline mascara, but more chunky for unnecessary reasons. So I don't get on well with Rimmel mascaras. I think if anything, that is the only part of Rimmel that I don't really like, is the mascaras. Everything else I get on with, but the mascaras, not so much. So that is everything for this Rimmel Spotlight video. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope it was slightly helpful. Let me know which is your favourite drugstore brand down in the comments below. Maybe it's Rimmel, maybe it's something else, you never know. Let me know as well if you tried any of the Rimmel mascaras and whether you think I'm wrong about them, or if I need to try out any specific ones that you guys love. But let me know in the comments below and I will try and get back to all of you. That is all for now. I will see you in the next video. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe as well if you enjoyed, and I'll see you then. So goodbye. And it's the Brothers Grimm Vintage Classic collection. So this has all the Brothers Grimm fairy tales in, like all of them. And I have to say, they're not, some of them aren't really what I would read to my children at night because they're a bit blunt. First of all, it's a silhouette of a woman and you can see her nipples, so that's probably not very child friendly. I would say this is more of a fairy tale book.